Well, it is a beautiful day here on the Manor Family Homestead. We woke up to 34 degrees this morning. It's already warmed up into the 50s and absolutely fabulous. I apologize, my voice is a little bit jacked up today. We had some friends over last night and had a bonfire and the smoke got me. So I've been coughing and hacking all morning and don't have much of a voice, but I wanted to give you an update on the wood yard. So as you can see behind me here, all of that firewood is gone at long last. So this is day 8 of the burn pile going steady 24/7, and I've just been adding logs to it with the exceptions of Sunday last week. I'd bunched it up Saturday night and then again Monday morning before I went to work. But every day since, we've been adding wood to it a couple times a day. Even while I was at work, Katie was using the tractor and putting it on there. So all of that is finally cleaned up, and I am so happy to have it cleaned up. Now I am going to run a disc through here and kind of break this ground up and then run a drag over it. Twofold reason. One, the ground's got a lot of divots in it from using the forks and the firewood and everything, and I want to smooth it out. And two, this is right here back by the pond where we have found a lot of flint and arrowheads. So by plowing it up, yeah, you could damage some, but we're not going to find them if we don't disc the ground up. So we'll turn it over, and after the next rain, hopefully we'll get out here and find a few arrowheads. And this is all that's left of all of that wood. We've got a few smolders still smoking away in here. I don't know that these will burn up totally until maybe next time when I bunch some more limbs on top. But yeah, super happy to have all this gone. We also got a lot of this big tree that fell cleaned up and burnt, and of course I've been splitting a lot of it into firewood. Some of this top will split, but there are quite a few knots on it, which makes splitting not very easy. So we'll see how much of this we actually cut for firewood, and the rest will go on the burn pile. I didn't put the top on the pile just yet, mainly because we haven't gotten a ton of rain lately, and we did get one rain while I was burning, but it wasn't a ton, and I didn't want to put the leaves on there because leaves have a tendency to float and land out in the pasture or catch another grass fire somewhere. So figured I'd wait on that until we get a little bit more rain, and then we'll throw those on the burn pile. Let's walk up to the corral and I'll show you something. So I'm not sure if you've noticed in the last several videos, Buttercup has been missing from those, and there's a reason why. So Buttercup, when we got her from our friends at Shepherd's Hill Farm, they brought her down for us, and she was already bred. And after over 2 or 3 months, I can't remember how long it was that we had her, she came into heat. So we're fairly certain she lost the baby because she was bred. She had missed like 2 or 3 heat cycles, and then all of a sudden had a strong heat. So it was awesome. They, without even asking, they came and got her and took her back and made sure she was bred again for us, which was a huge blessing. And then we just got her back this past week. So they actually did, the vet came out and did an ultrasound on her and confirmed, so she's 7 weeks pregnant now. So I think it's September, sometime mid-September, we should have a little baby, and yeah, and have our milk cow in production for milk. So we're pretty excited about that. We missed having her around on the farm though. Yes, we did, didn't we, Buttercup? So we're keeping her in the corral for a couple of days just to make sure she's familiar with her surroundings again, because it's been a little while since she's been here. I think she's been gone 2 or 3 months. So she's doing great. We'll be letting her go with the rest of the cows here in another day or so. These little guys are hanging out in the sun over here. Rotten little stinkers. This little white one right here ended up getting out this week. Somehow this a couple of these ears got broke off of this temporary pole here and flung the wire off, and she came out. And it got her, it zapped her because she did not want to go back in. And we had a time getting her back in. After several failed attempts of grabbing her and her being a lot stronger than I anticipated, and I couldn't hold on to her, their size is deceiving, how heavy and stout and strong they really are. We ended up getting a couple pieces of wood, plywood, and making a barrier across here because it didn't have an extra hog panel. And we were able to pin her off in a small area back here, and then holding the wire up, reluctantly, we got her pushed back through under the wire and then turned it back on and fixed it, and that good stuff. But that's the only problem we've had so far with just one getting out of the electric fence. So the temporary stake posts are not the answer for what we're doing. I do believe that doing T-posts with insulators on them is going to work perfect. So I'm really excited about that. This was kind of a test, and it seems to be working great, and they respect the hot fence now. So we're going to probably make this a little bit more permanent. Well, that brings us to the exciting part of the video, and that is last night during our family friends get together, I came out to feed the pigs for the kids so they could play. And when I came out to feed Brownie, I saw a little red piglet in there with her, and I was super excited. So it was quiet. I debated whether to even put feed in the feeder, but I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go just put feed, that way she can come eat it if she wants. She ended up coming up to eat, left her baby, which I was like, So I come around, look, there was just one. And so we made sure nobody came back and bothered her. And last night, about 10:30 or 11, when our event was wrapping up, I walked back with a light and checked, and she had 12 little babies. So, and she had passed the afterbirth at that point, so we were certain she was done. But let me turn the camera around so you can see them. So here they are. They're all snoozing in there. They're adorable though. I think there's 4 black ones and the rest are red, like the daddy. But they're so cute. And they're all doing good so far. Oh, it's breakfast time, huh? Chickens are all stirred up. Sounds like they might be laying some eggs or something. It's always fun watching them eat. I think Bella's a little bit envious. She'll be having babies in about 4 or 5 weeks herself, so she's not too far behind. She's a stinker though, so we ended up having to add the electric fence, which we were kind of planning to do anyway, but she was pushing out on these hog panels like a lot, and she was breaking the wires that we had tying the corners. So we went ahead and ran some electrified fence top and bottom of hers, because she also likes to climb up on the top. And that stopped all that. She is no longer pushing out, and she is no longer jumping up on the side. So stubborn as she may be, she learned her lesson. Now this donkey, on the other hand, Duke, he's an idiot. We have this problem almost daily. He'll be out here chasing one of the cows, or even worse, the little calf, and getting them all freaked out and psyched out like an idiot. And I'm worried, I'm worried that's going to happen right there. She just ran through the fence, almost. So we're gonna get him out of here, I think, with the cows, because they're going to destroy this place. Unbelievable. Well, I guess I'm fixing fence today. We're gonna put him out back. So, grab him. Yeah, grab him and go ahead and push him through that gate.
That's how the fence. That's how what you call it.
Yeah, I know. It's not 100% destroyed, but it's yeah, fun times. I don't know. That's yeah, it's not in good shape. I'll yank that post out of the ground. Well, we're definitely going to have to come up with a different system, because this is definitely not working, having the donkeys out with the cows like we've done for the last year. That's the second cow this week, different cow, that has been run through the fence. Charlotte was the first, and she was ran all the way through and into the back pasture. Thankfully, it was in the back pasture, not out the front into the road. And then that big cow almost went through that fence. And now I've got a lot of repairs to do on this fence. So the boys just grabbed the donkeys and moved them back here to the summer pasture, and we're gonna have to come up with a solution for that. So more than likely, we're not gonna be able to mix them, unfortunately, which really stinks. But we're wanting to use the donkeys for some farm work and stuff, or we would just get rid of them, honestly, because it's not worth. As a general rule, we do have coyotes around here, and we've got them for protection for the cows as well. But we keep a good eye on our animals, and if there's a coyote, like last year we had one out there, and I was able to kill it before it hurt anything. So fun times on the farm. It's the way it is. We are actually going to do another giveaway. We have not done a giveaway in quite some time, and our friends at Super Clean have agreed to do another giveaway. So it's going to be for a 2-pack of Super Clean cleaner and degreaser. It's the best degreaser I've ever used here on the farm, and use it all the time. Several times a week we use it here on the farm, inside the house and out here on the equipment and stuff. So this is actually the tire cleaner, which works great as well. What you'll be getting is the same size spray bottle of the original cleaner and degreaser, as well as an aerosol can of the cleaner degreaser. And the aerosol is more of a foam and sticks to horizontal surfaces a lot better. And you've seen several videos where we've used it. You literally spray it on, leave it for about a minute, and it cuts the grease right off. You can either rinse it or just wipe it right off. So the other thing I like to use it for, and it's coming up here in the south about April, is love bug season. Love bugs are terrible, and they do not like to come off of your car at all, especially the windshield. I've made another video. You'll have to look back and check it out. Spray this stuff on the windshield. It's about 45 or 50 seconds. You can turn your windshield wipers on, squirt the water, and it wipes them right off. I mean, it's unbelievable. Works better than the dryer sheets, and that's saying something, because they work great. So if you're interested and want to enter to win, all you got to do is drop us a comment down below in the comment section, and we'll use a random comment picker and pick a winner 1 week from today. So I'll put the date down below, and just be sure to check back in a week, and because we'll reply to your comment in the comment section down here, so that way with our email, that way you can send us your name and address for shipping. So there's only one requirement, and that is that you live in the lower 48 United States, because they won't ship outside the lower 48. So drop us a comment and you'll be entered to win. I've got to go fix some fence. Thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.